This video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to stop wanting and start having. This can be a game changer when it comes to the law of attraction. This was a game changer in my own life, and I want to share with you how to get the same results. Welcome back to another video. My name's Aaron, and I help people expand their consciousness. Now in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to stop wanting and how to start having. Because here's the thing, a lot of times what happens is people remain in the want long after they have the desire. They continue to want it, and the vibration, the resonance of wanting something brings forth more of that wanting. So it's almost like you can think of it as the universe always says yes. And if you're saying, I want this, the universe is saying, yes, you do want this. And that continues to keep the same momentum, the same paradigm going, when instead you can start to come at it from the perspective of I have, which then the universe will say, yes, you do. And it will start to give you synchronicities and opportunities in your life to give you the reflection of that. So I'm going to share with you exactly how to do that, the different paradigms that you can come from and how it can change your life. Stay at the end or until the end, because at the end of this, what I'm going to do is in every video from now going forward, I am intending to do a meditation in each vid. Even if it's only a 5 or 10 minute meditation, it will help to wire in these ideas so that you create for yourself a transformation in the way that you think, feel, and act. So what I really want to do is merge that of understanding, like learning, with meditation and how that can be so powerful. So at the end of this, we're going to do a guided meditation that will help us to start having rather than wanting. So for this process, what I've learned in my life is that the more I want something, sometimes that want will turn into action or will turn into intention. The key is that transformation of desire into either action or intention, because that's what happens. There are certain paradigms that can work for different people, but there are certain paradigms that are higher level paradigms that things happen much easier. So it's not that desire doesn't get results. The desire does get results if you take action and translate that into intention. So it can work, but this is the thing. There's so much more resistance along the process if we come at it from I don't have this, I want that. That is coming from what is called a lack paradigm. There are different paradigms that we can manifest from. And back in the day, if you even look on this YouTube channel, when I first started growing on YouTube, I was very much preaching simply taking a lot of action. Take a lot of action, you will get the results that you want. And it's worked for me. But what I've realized is that there is even better paradigms where things happen even easier. And as I've moved up this scale, as I've, in a way, experimented with the different forms, I've realized these different paradigms. And also, I've seen people apply it in their lives since I've been teaching it. And I've seen the difference in results. And I'll tell you right now that when you come at it from the paradigm that you already have that which you want to experience, things happen much faster. So what do I mean by these different paradigms? Well, the paradigm that says I want that is coming from a lack paradigm. It's coming from the reality that you don't currently have it. So therefore, think about this in the term of vibrational resonance. Vibrational resonance. We are saying that I want that over there because I don't currently have it. And what we do is we reaffirm in the present moment saying, I do not currently have that, I want that. And that is the lack mentality that brings forth a new reflection in our life of more of that lack mentality. So what I found is if it gets you to take action, then great. If it gets you to set the intention, an intention is like a direction of focus on an outcome, and the expectation that comes to fruition, not necessarily the attachment to that expectation, but nonetheless expecting and believing that it will come to fruition, that what then begins to happen is things happen easier. So the other thing I want to talk about quickly is that of beliefs. What do you believe about the manifestation process? If you believe that it's a very hard process, if you believe that things don't come easily, if you believe there's not a correlation between what you think and what you experience, then what will happen is that will become your experience. But what I found very powerful is for me to see the process of manifestation as natural, as something that just comes to me, as something that's very easy flow, that as I go in the direction that I want and I feel passionate, I leverage everything in the direction of what I want. So what I'd first off say as well is believe and know that manifestation is so much easier than you priorly thought that it was, especially when you come at it from the frame that you are already whole and complete. Because we grow up believing that we're not whole and complete. We grow up being conditioned with movies, with commercials that show models looking a certain way, that show the perfect relationship in certain type of movies. And we say, oh, if I'm not in that relationship, I can't be that happy. I need that happily ever after. Oh, I don't look exactly like that model, therefore I can't feel good about myself. So it's about realizing that we are already whole and complete. That whole and complete is a paradigm. Feeling whole and complete as a mentality is an awareness. And that when we tap into that awareness, things come easier because we're not coming at it from a lack mentality. We're not looking for something outside of ourselves to make ourselves on the inside feel good. So how do we make this transition from the wanting to the having? Simply, it's a combination of conditioning. Conditioning ourselves to start to see ourselves in a completely new way. So what I'd like to ask you is, what are these two things? What is your self-image? And what is the story that you tell yourself? Because these two things, while they are also in a way interlinked, these two things determine how you feel about yourself, how you relate to the things in your life. And the more you become aware of what that is, because most of it's unconscious, the more you become aware of what that is, the more you start to take the power back in your life. And the more you can start to reaffirm in the present moment the story that you prefer. The story you prefer will also have in it the beliefs you have about the manifestation process. So instead of saying that I have to really want something, once again, that's a paradigm that has worked for a long time, wanting and then taking action and then getting. However, like I said, it's a much longer process. It's a little bit outdated with what we know about consciousness, vibration, and quantum physics. But nonetheless, one of my favorite books is Think and Grow Rich, and in it, have a white-hot burning desire. It can work, and it does work. However, what I'm saying is that when you come at it from the paradigm of the end result itself, of already having that which you want, that's when everything really begins to change. But first become aware of the story you have that you're telling yourself about who you are. And the way that I recommend you do this is every morning you wake up and you tell yourself a new story. I've been doing this for about 2 weeks now. More specifically, now I've been focused on not wanting and yearning for something for about the last 4 or 5 months since I've learned a process called reality transurfing, which talks about decreasing importance, how when we decrease importance, we increase the probability of us experiencing what we want. And by the way, I've created a free meditation that will help you to decrease importance. That's going to be in the top of the description box. If after the meditation we do in this video and you want to download that meditation, that will help you. You can listen to that consistently and it will help you to decrease importance. But nonetheless, we will wire in the idea of understanding how to come at it from the abundance paradigm at the end of this video. But nonetheless, since I've been practicing the last 2 weeks, I've been practicing this new understanding of telling myself this new story. I wake up, I set the intention when I go to bed that I wake up feeling amazing, that I wake up feeling ready to go. I've been getting up earlier than ever. Right now, it's earlier than I normally even used to get up. It's cool because I have all my videos done. I film about 2 or 3 videos a day. 2 or 3 videos a day are done before I used to even get up in the morning, because I get up in the morning and I tell myself this new story, that I am feeling amazing to be awake, that I love what I do, that I get to jump in and film videos and that I feel in a flow state, that I feel like I'm doing what I love, that everything I do, it just comes to me, that I feel like I have the Midas touch, that everything I do turns to gold. That my business is so abundant because I'm adding value to so many people that abundance comes back to me in so many ways so that I can put in more resources into my business and eventually travel and do seminars. These are things that you are going to see me do over the next couple months, and I am living it because I believe in it, because I know that this is true, and I know you can do it as well. But what I'm doing is I'm living from the end. When I wake up in the morning, I'm living in it as if it is who I am. And guess what? I'm starting to see that reflection in my life. And not only am I starting to, but it's accelerating. It's happening even faster than ever because I'm embodying not the wanting, I'm embodying the having, the doing, the being. I am being it. If you want to take it also further than just the wanting, you can either have or be. Because being is more permanent than having, because having can be taken away at any time. Being is becoming the kind of person that then can just regenerate it over and over again. That's the mentality. What I encourage you to do with manifestation is focus more on the person you will become to be having what you want, but not desiring it from a place that says, I'm over here and I want what that person has. I want what's over there. Because the more that resistance is emphasized in the present moment, the more we experience a direct reflection of that in our lives. So the way we get into wanting, out of wanting and into having or being, is through conditioning ourselves with the story we tell ourselves every morning. If you were to wake up every morning and tell yourself a new story, write down a couple key ideas of what you want to experience in your life in the present tense as if you already have it. You could say things like, I'm already in a fulfilling, loving relationship. You could say things like, I am in an abundant business. I love what I do and adding value to other people. You could say things like, I am growing every day, or I already have this level of growth as this reflection. Whatever it is, say it in the present tense. Wake up every morning, feel passion as you say it, and then say it. And if you do that for 30 days, you will see a profound difference in your life. Because for 30 days, you start to recondition your mind, and that's how the subconscious mind is changed, through repetition. It's just simply you've been telling yourself a certain story for maybe years that's had a certain result, but you're now waking up to the idea that you can change your story. Understand as well, when it comes to the past doesn't exist the way that we think it does. The only moment that exists is this moment right now, and we are not the result of our past. We are who we choose to be in the present moment right now. And by telling yourself this new story, you will be changing the whole fabric of your life. You are who you choose to be in the present moment right now. You are not the result of your past. Past experiences are things that are in our memory, are in our minds. But the more we focus on the present moment, the more those neurosynaptic connections stop firing in the old story, and the more that you start to wire in this new story. So this is a game changer. Condition it for 30 days. Live from the end. Feel the emotion every single day. I recommend you do this when you're waking up in the morning as you're going to bed at night, because that is when the subconscious mind is the most malleable. And start to tell yourself this new story. I've been doing it for 2 weeks and I already feel such a big difference. I get more done in the first hour of my day than I used to get done in 4 hours of my day. I'm seeing things happen easier than ever, whether that's media companies reaching out to me, whether that's the ability to travel for free and to go places. These are things that happen when you get into this energy state. I promise you. Try it for yourself. Try it and let me know how it works, because I think you'll find that it changes everything. So now what I'd like to do is we are going to get into a meditation. This is going to be a quicker meditation. And what we're going to do is we're first off going to put the awareness into our heart. We're going to increase the heart coherence between our brain and our heart. We're going to grow the electromagnetic energy in our body, which goes out and attracts to us a certain resonance of what we are vibrating at. And we're going to start to emit the vibration of already having that which we want. So I'm going to ask you to go into and to think of a memory. You can think of either a memory in the past of when you had something, some type of emotion that you want to experience in your life, of what you want will bring you. So for example, if you want more money, the emotion could be freedom and security. If you want a relationship, could be connection, compassion. Think of something in your past that has made you feel a certain emotion very powerfully. We're going to use that as an anchor to feel a certain way. We're going to go through this in a minute and think of that memory, or you can think of a future memory of what you want to experience. But remember, not the what you want to experience, imagine it as if it is happening now. So for me, it would be in front of stage, in front of thousands of people, speaking, hearing people, seeing people that are changing their lives, transforming themselves, very excited to be there. I'm excited to be there. I see it through my own eyes. Imagine whatever you do through your own eyes as if it's happening, and then I'm going to bring you through it and help you to embody that emotion more and more. So what I'd like to ask you to do right now is we're going to take in a deep breath in, a deep breath out. I'm going to cue the music. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. Breathe it out. Feel yourself relax more and more. And what I'd like to ask you to do is to put your hands over your heart and to feel the warmth in your heart. As we feel deeper inside of our heart, what we are doing is expanding the electromagnetic energy around our body. We are expanding the feeling of who we really are. Let's take another deep breath in and out. Then breathe it out. And once again, put the awareness inside of your heart center and feel the energy inside of your heart. Feel the warmth. Understand that the more you focus on your heart center, the more you will feel into this vibration. The more you grow the electromagnetic energy around your body, and the more you resonate with your true, authentic self. Now what I'd like to ask you to do is to close your eyes. You can imagine a ball of energy inside of your heart center, any color that you like. And imagine this ball of energy, this warm energy, spinning clockwise, faster and faster. And as this ball of energy spins faster and faster, you can feel the energy in your heart increasing more and more. Now, what I'd like to ask you to do is to know that the electromagnetic energy around your body and around your heart is more powerful than it has ever been before, because as you focus on this area, you are expanding who you really are. And I'd like to ask you to either remember something from your past of when you had an emotion of what you really prefer to feel, or you can have an imagination of something you want to experience in your life and imagine it as if it's happening now through your own eyes. What colors do you see as you look around? Imagine those colors becoming brighter and brighter. What sounds do you hear? Imagine those sounds becoming louder and louder. What temperature is the air around you? Now put the awareness into your how your heart feels in this memory, in this imagined picture in your mind. Imagine as if you're looking through your own eyes. Imagine how it feels in your heart to feel the emotions of what you prefer. What does it feel like? Now pay attention to the story that you tell yourself as this version of you. How easy do things come to you? How does it feel to have rather than want? How does it feel to be rather than want? Now understand that the manifestation process is so much easier than you have ever thought before. Things are always coming to you because you are vibrating with the resonance of having that which you want, of being the kind of person you prefer. That going forward, you are going to be connecting to more so the kind of person you naturally are, the abundant nature of who you naturally are. From this point going forward, you will see amazing things in your life. You will have amazing synchronicities, and before the end of the day today, you will notice that there is more of this reflection in your life. Before the end of today, you will feel 100% like your manifestations are coming to you faster than ever. And anytime you want to remember this emotion, this feeling, you can just remember this meditation and you will feel that energy in your heart growing faster and faster. Manifestation is so much easier than you thought. All you have to do is remember the feeling in your heart and trust that this is who you are. I want to thank you guys for being here today. I want you to know that the more you focus on this energy in your heart, the more you focus on the story that you tell yourself, waking up every day and telling yourself the story that you already have, that which you want, and feeling the emotion of it, and then paying attention to what you are guided to do or to feel, that will allow you to create what you want easier than ever because the paradigm has shifted for you. I want to thank you for being here. If you guys like videos like this with meditations in it, please comment below and let me know so that I can keep making them like this. I know this is a new type thing I've been doing. But if you enjoy it and if it helps you make the transformation that you guys want, then I will continue to keep doing them. So another thing I'll be doing is more live Q&As on Instagram. So if you want to be able to connect to me there and interact with me, ask me questions, go ahead and follow me there as well. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the little notification gear so that you can see the daily vids that I do. And other than that, as always, peace, much love, and namaste.